Guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. Very excited, just come back from the weekend to see this bad boy sitting in the shop. So I thought I'd give you a review. I've never done a putter review before, so guys, give me some hints, tips, comments that you think you can make these better. But before we get into the video, I feel like we need a montage. So there's the sexy new Taylormade Spider putter, and I do think it looks sexy. I actually think it's better looking than the actual Taylormade Tour putter, which I've been a big fan of. I've had the old version in the bag for 3-4 years, or in out I should say anyway, and I've always been a fan of the Spider. Love the solid feel, forgiveness, control and weight of it, and this is just another option to add on, not necessarily to replace. Obviously a smaller, sleeker shape, which allows that club face to just rotate a bit more through impact. So if you are that cross between the back and through or the slight arcing stroke, this could be a great addition. If you've never been able to get on with a tour putter before, but you felt like you needed a bit more weight behind it, this could be a great addition to your bag. Now, let's talk about price. Price $229, so cheaper than obviously the bigger brother of the two of them, and I think that's obviously just down to it's slightly smaller, not as much going on in terms of the head shape, but it doesn't feel cheaper. I mean, it's still a $229 putter, so it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but it sounds good. That being said, I did feel, especially on the longer putts, I felt like there wasn't as much forgiveness. Now, greens have just been sanded over the weekend, obviously to try and keep these greens healthy and alive. So I was having to keep it hitting the ball a lot harder on the longer putts. That being said, with any putter, however, I felt like I probably would have got a bit more out of my traditional tour putter, as well as some of the missed hits. Actually, I think I might have got a bit more forgiveness, let's say, of the big brother. However, that being said, on the shorter putts and on a quicker green, I think this putter would come into its own, only because I love the alignment system on the top of the putter. The T alignment for me just looks great. For someone that marks their balls with a cross, it makes a massive difference when you're lining up. Someone that, like me for example, I have a very dominant eye. I think everything aims out to the right, and I have to really trust what I'm looking down at and making sure that I've lined up my ball correctly. When I was hitting this with the short putts, I felt very confident over it, very secure in the fact that actually my putter face is squared to my target line, and actually I was knocking them in pretty confidently. Now, custom options, not many. Obviously it's a new line coming out into the Spider range. Now you've got your 34, 33 and 35 inch length shafts. Don't know why I said it like that. For some reason I felt like I wanted the longer shaft in this. I felt like I was trying to hold the club, or putter I should say, at the very top of the grip. I'm normally a 34, sometimes a 33 inch putters in the past, so it's interesting that I've kind of felt like I needed a bit more. Maybe that's because I felt like I wanted to get a bit more of a hit, I wanted a longer shaft. So play about with that when you go and try the putters. Maybe you might feel like you like a longer shaft in the putter, but apart from customization there isn't much yet. You've got the one entry point in terms of the shaft to the head option, as well as having a silver version or a red version. And lastly comes with your Super Stroke white pistol grip. White I think looks great with a putter, however it's going to get dirty, which is always something you've got to weigh up in golf. Unfortunately, white does not last long in this game. I think this is a new addition that I like. I think that we've been waiting for something like this to the Spider range. I think they're testing the waters with it. I think if someone like yourself that has got a bit more of an arcing stroke, I think this is a great addition, and at least go and try it anyway and get your kind of comparison between the two of them. What I would say is that if you are very confident in your stroke and you like the feel of having that alignment like I do, for example, I think this is a great putter for you. If however you want the maximum forgiveness and distance control, I think the Tour putter still takes it by a bit. Guys, that is my very quick review of the Taylormade Spider Mini putter. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. As always, please subscribe. Leave some comments below. Give me some advice and tips of what I can do better going forward. But otherwise, I will see you guys later.